is the Wait For It podcast.
Hello and welcome to Brick City Anime Festival. I'm infamous voice actor Brandon McInnis, here with my actual host,
Eric from the Wait For It podcast. Nice to see you guys.
Hello, hello. What are we talking about today?
We're talking about so much, Brandon. You've been here, obviously, day 2 of Ocala, Florida.
Yeah.
Great place so far, a lot of
Yes.
great interactions. How's it been going as far as your day and a half?
Oh,
of
it's
the
great.
con?
It's great. I want to point something out here. This is carpet. This is luxury. You don't see this very often in the convention world. Do you hear how quiet it is? Wow. Wow. My ears are feeling so nice. Normally they're ringing after a convention, but not here at Brick City Anime Festival because we have carpet.
You can't get it anywhere else, guys.
No.
It's a one-of-a-kind of experience.
Special.
And the only interview that I've had that's this sultry. It's so great. It's so great.
It's because it's day 2. It's Sunday.
Because it's day 2. It's Sunday. We've been having a really good time, though. We had a panel earlier, the My Hero panel, which has been great. You've been a part of great conversations so far, and a lot about franchises that people love are coming to see. And I talked to Megan Shipman across the way about the fact that so many of the ones that you're in are either ending or have ended. I mean, how bittersweet is that to be a part of that, but continuously getting this reminder of people that say, like, this changed my life, this is my favorite show, and that's not going to stop anytime soon.
No, it's surreal. It's very, very surreal. It's such a gift, truly, to be part of these shows, because it's hard to be having a bad day when you're sitting at this table and people are coming up saying, like, I really loved your performance. And so it's really nice. It's nice.
It's a really good time.
Yeah.
And of course, selfishly, I have to ask about a fandom because, you know, people know that you voice act.
Yeah.
A lot of people also know that you do music.
Yeah.
And I know you as Apollo in
From
Epic the Musical.
Epic the Musical, yes.
And, man,
yes.
I don't know how many times you get that question, how many times people come up to talk to you about it, but, like, how did that happen? Like, please explain to me.
That's a great question.
Because when I saw your name when people were talking about, like, it releasing, I was like, Brandon, like
that
my
Brandon?
Like the Brandon I talk to at conventions, Brandon?
Yes.
So, like, how
yes.
did that happen?
This is such a funny story. I was an early adopter of TikTok. I was at a convention in New Jersey a long time ago in the early days of TikTok, and I had these 2 little 13-year-old girls at this panel who kept telling me over and over, make a TikTok, make a TikTok. And at that time, there were only cosplayers on TikTok. And I was like, I'm not going to make a TikTok. I'm not a cosplayer. And they're like, no, please make a TikTok. And I was like, fine. I don't know. I have a donut. My first video is going to be me holding a donut saying ooh woo, and it's going to be 2 seconds long, and that's it. And they were like, oh, it's genius. You're going to do so well. And I was like, what is happening? But sure, I did it. Whatever. But I was working as a software engineer at the time. Like, I juggled both software engineering and voiceover for about 6 years. And I started using this app, and I thought to myself, what is this algorithm? This is genius. What? And so I started making content without any real goal other than having fun, which is the best way to make content. It's just enjoying it. And Jorge Rivera Herons, the creator of Epic, came across my feed and had a video about Epic the Musical and his idea for it, and not much of the musical had been written at that time, and so I just commented and I was like, hey, this is really cool, I'm rooting for you, this is such a cool concept and way to document the creation of a musical. And he kept coming across my feed, and then he started doing auditions on TikTok, and I almost exclusively auditioned for everything through my agents because then you know the legitimacy, but I felt something about this project. I was like, this is just cool, and I want to support that. So I threw in an audition, not really thinking I'd be cast for it. And I auditioned for a person who I'd never get cast for. The character's Antinous, and the actor they went with has like a much gruffer voice than I have, like a deeper baritone.
Yeah.
And I sent in my audition. If you go back on my TikTok page and scroll way down, you can find the video for Antinous. Sounds like an anime protagonist.
Yeah.
And Jorge reached out to me and was like, hey, Brandon, thank you so much for auditioning. I really love your voice. It's not what I'm looking for Antinous, but I have this other role that I'd love for you to be if you're interested.
Yeah.
And so we hopped on a Discord call, and that's how it started.
How it all started.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And I know Jorge's working on Iliad right now.
Yeah, the Ilium.
The Ilium. And I know that we're trying to keep an eye on that. I'm sure you can't say anything yet, but I'm hoping maybe more Apollo.
Oh, fingers crossed. It's very early days.
It's so early.
We don't know yet. I really hope that I get asked back
Fingers crossed.
to
Jorge,
be in it.
talking to you
Please.
directly.
Please.
I
have range. You can check me out at Demon Slayer. Ooh.
But Brandon, before we wrap up, again, day 2 almost done here in Ocala. I wanted to ask you, you're so busy with all these roles. You're in all these franchises. You're doing really great work, but you have to find time to enjoy stuff. Is there anything left in your queue that you've just been pushing off? You've been so busy, but you've been wanting to check out?
Oh, I want to play so many video games, dude.
Oh my God. What's your console or gaming platform of choice?
PlayStation. I got PS5 at home. I love me some PlayStation. I had a PS1 back in the day, and
so the 5's collecting dust. What games are lost in there right now?
So 2025, I am so embarrassed to say I only finished one game in 2025 because I was so busy, but it was a good one. It was Clair Obscur. Expedition 33.
Game of the Year, Clair Obscur. Okay, if you're going to pick one.
I was so happy that it won. I was deserved. So deserved. I loved that game. It really, it inspired me very much so. I was directing my first video game last year, voice directing, which it'll come out sometime this year. I can't say what it is yet, but I really was so moved by all the performances in that game, and it informed my direction on the game that I directed. It was cool.
Yeah, that's amazing. Brandon, thank you so much for taking the time.
Absolutely. Thank you,
I got to say, this was the most laid-back interview I've ever done.
Oh, nice. Wonderful. I'm glad.
I needed this in my life.
Good.
Everybody, Brandon McInnis, thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Hey everyone, Phil Barrera with the Way Forward podcast here at day 1 of Brick City Anime Festival with my guest. Could you take a moment to please introduce yourself?
Sure can. Hi, I'm Benji, or OddCat Cosplay. I'm a cosplayer local to Orlando, and I'm in town for the show.
Yeah, how's the day gone so far? It's been busy, man. We got some traffic.
Busy.
How's it going today?
It's fantastic. Everyone looks phenomenal. Obviously, I'm always partial to seeing everyone in their costumes, so everyone looks fantastic. We had a great time doing some pre-judging for the costume contest just a little bit ago, and I'm excited to see it all play out.
Yeah, the cosplay, like you said, is always great to see everybody. What are some of the standout interactions you've had here so far?
Oh my gosh. I think the main ones have been, I always love when people come up to the booth and they have lots of questions about growing as a cosplayer. So I had a really phenomenal conversation just a minute ago with someone coming up asking for some makeup advice, some tips. They're doing another TV-headed man. Obviously I don't have my TV head on, but I translated that into a more human look myself, and they wanted some tips on that, and being able to see everybody grow and move on from there, get their little tips and blossom, that's like my favorite stuff.
Yeah, what advice would you have for somebody who is maybe they're just now finding conventions and they want to cosplay as that character, but maybe they're a little reserved about what to do? Where should they start, and what advice would you have for a first timer?
Oh, absolutely. My main piece of advice always is just do the thing. Just go and do it. Go to the thrift store, do what you can within your means. You don't have to break the bank. You don't have to go crazy. YouTube is your best friend. Every tutorial you could want is out there, and the best thing you can do is just do it. Because if you spend all your time sitting there wondering what would happen if you did, you never will.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I want to ask you some pop culture questions. It's the new year. What is something that you watched in 2025, maybe, or read or played or whatever that you really enjoyed? It could be something new or something old that you just were catching up on. What's something that you watched in 2025 that was like a standout? Oh,
sure. Not to be too on brand, but unfortunately, it was Hazbin Hotel. Yeah. My friends got me really good with that one because I was like, I don't know if it's my vibe, and they were like, you have a musical theater degree. Right. It's your vibe. And I was like, right. But really stand out in, it's kind of a win for indie animation. Love seeing that pop up. Yeah. Love the music, like I said, MT degree. You're going to start singing at me, I'm going to have a good time. So that was a real standout for me.
Indie animation, indie gaming, indie, it's just great to see these kind of smaller companies come out and show that they can put out top-notch quality stuff.
Absolutely.
Which is so great. So well, where can everybody find you and keep up with you throughout the year and beyond?
Absolutely. So you can find me everywhere at OddCat Cosplay. That's ODDCAT Cosplay. I'm most active on TikTok and Instagram, so that's where you're going to be able to find the most of me. But like I said, OddCat everywhere, so you'll find me.
Hey there, Brick City. Eric from the Way Forward podcast here with Jacob from NovaStars AC, talking about a brand new comic book anime series that you definitely got to check out. 3 episodes already done. It actually released today.
Yeah, episode 3 today.
Which is amazing, and I love seeing the progress every single time. We talked a little bit about that personally, but for those that don't even know about NovaStars, can you talk a little bit about this series and what it's about?
Yeah, so we're a new anime-inspired cartoon series. Essentially, we have a solar system set with 5 alien species where their star is exploding. And in order to avoid all-out warfare between every faction that lives in the solar system, they've agreed to a somewhat, quote-unquote, peaceful style of American tournament football. So that's what our series is based off of. It pretty much covers sci-fi, dark fantasy, all the way from cyberpunk aesthetics to medieval dragons and fire and everything in between. So it's just a real creative series with a great cast such as Linda Young, who's here at Brick City Anime Fest, Nicholas Roy, Bryce Papenbrook. The list goes on, and we're just really excited to be here. Yep. Episode 3 released today, and we have our panel tomorrow at 2 o'clock here Sunday at Brick City Anime Fest. And we're just really, really excited to get this thing off the ground and looking forward to it. Yeah, that's amazing. And we had you on our podcast actually earlier on, like in the development phase. It was before the first episode. Yep. It's crazy to see your journey from then to now. What has been the interactions that you're having here? People coming up, I'm seeing cool prints, people getting a sneak peek at stuff. Like, what has that experience been with the community, and how's their reception been? It's been one of the best that we've had, and it's really cool to see people, as you just said, who recognize us before we even stand up. Yeah. And that's happened a couple of times today as well, where they've mentioned being here for the 3rd or 4th year in a row. And as you just mentioned, with the animations that are displaying behind us throughout the convention, on the convention floor, it's cool for them to see that progression, where they saw it, early on in our early stages where it wasn't the best, and to see where it is now, it's just really cool to see that real-time reaction right in front of your booth. Nothing beats that. Nothing beats that at all. No. Absolutely. And I knew we had to stop by and just check out what you got going on. Really excited to be able to highlight and feature this project. If people want to continue to go on this journey with you with NovaStars AC, where can they find more information about NovaStars, and how can they follow the journey? Well, the best place would just be www.novastarsac.com. But for social media, we're definitely most responsive on Instagram at NovaStars AC, or the same thing through YouTube, just at NovaStars AC on all platforms. But our website has each of our videos listed, and that's usually where we post updates the fastest. So if you want to stay tuned, if you want to be updated with where we're going next and what streaming service we're hopefully going to be on, NovaStarsAC.com. That's the best place to go. Don't miss out. 3 episodes for you to check out at the time of this interview right here. And we appreciate you giving us the time, and for you at home watching. Thank you.
Hey everyone, Phil Barrera from Brick City Anime Festival Day 2 here with my guest this morning. Could you please take a moment to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Jonesy Cosplay. You can call me Jonesy, she, her.
Awesome, Jonesy. How was day 1 of Brick City?
It was amazing. I met so many amazing people, and everybody here was so sweet, so nice, came up, asked questions, got some free candy on the way there too.
Come get the candy. Well, that is fantastic. What are some of the standout cosplay that you've seen here this weekend?
Ooh, that's hard because everybody did such a good job.
Yeah.
I think there was this one fairy, Pixie Hollow fairy cosplay that I saw. I have to post it on my story. It was amazing. They sewed the whole dress, they styled the wig, and they did all this intricate basket. Oh my god, it was incredible. I loved it.
Oh, how long have you been doing cosplay, and then how long did it take you to get to the point where you could start guesting, based off of your work?
It took me about 10 years. I started cosplaying at literally 10 years old. So, but I got way better by around 16. I watched a bunch of TikTok, YouTube videos, tutorials, things like that. Started to learn how to sew, wig style, and then by the time I think I was 18, 19, that's when I kind of dipped my toes in the water to try guesting and just shoot my shot, and now I'm here.
Yeah, that is awesome. Manifestation. We love to see
seriously,
it. Yeah.
Seriously.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What is one of the most challenging but also rewarding cosplays that you've done?
I did Meg yesterday, so Meg.
Yeah,
that wig
great.
took 16 hours.
Wow.
Yes. Yes. It was worth it, though. It was worth
it looked fantastic.
It's awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
So I've been asking this question to all the other cosplay guests here this weekend as well. What is a cosplay that's on your pin board, one that you haven't quite gotten to yet, but you're looking forward to in the future?
Titan Loose from the Owl House.
Okay.
For sure. It's a big, fur coat and fur long skirt and a big witch hat. It needs that intricate detail of fur, and I do not have the time and patience right now. right now, but later.
We'll make it happen.
Yes.
Again, manifesting.
No, seriously. Seriously.
Awesome. Well, Jonesy, let everybody know where they can keep up with you going forward.
Yes, TikTok and Instagram, jonesy.cosplays. You can follow me on there. Any questions that you have, DM me on Instagram. I will gladly answer you.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Thanks, Josie. Appreciate you.
Of course.
Thanks, guys.
You.
Hey everyone, Phil Barrera here with Brick City Anime Festival. With my guest, could you please take a moment to introduce yourself?
Yeah, of course. My name is Count Elizabeth. I am a cosplayer that was invited here by Brick City.
Yeah, how's day one going so far? It's been crazy. It's been busy. We've had so much traffic come through.
It's been really fun. I have been lucky enough that I am one of the judges for the cosplay contest. So we actually just finished prejudging, and I saw some absolutely incredible cosplayers. It was a lot of fun, and I got to meet a lot of new people. So that was really cool. But I honestly haven't even had a chance to see the floor yet because we had so many people enter. So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, on both days, day one is always great. The craftsmanship one, and then the all ages cosplay contest on Sunday is always so much fun as well. I'll ask a two-parter here. What is one of the favorite cosplays you've gotten to do so far? And then also, what is on the pin board as something in future that you haven't been able to tackle yet?
Oh, goodness. So whenever I go to guest somewhere, I try and take a cosplay to put on display that I'm really, really proud of. The one that I brought with me is probably one of my favorites to date. I did an original design of Buggy the Clown from One Piece. Yes, it's the one that's back here on the mannequin. It's an original design of Buggy from One Piece, and it was modeled after like Italian carnival clowns.
Okay.
So it was very much an original interpretation. But that's one of my favorites that I've done so far, like ever. It was a ton of work. But one that I have currently in the works, oh gosh, I'm trying not to do the predictable. Like, obviously I have more has-been. Like, has-been's like the big thing right now. It's something I'm really into. Let me think. What's something that I have that is not has-been hotel?
Has-been too, that's fine.
Yeah, my thing about has-been, I will say, is there's nothing wrong with the way that they look in the show, but I do like to do original designs. That's like one of my big things. I love taking like the character and how they are and then making it my own. So I guess I'll say Valentino from Has-Been Hotel is one that I really want to do, but it's like 100% my own interpretation and like what that would look like. And I'm super excited about it. I've been like really kind of revving to do it. I've been like, and when can I do that? So I'm really excited about that one.
Yeah.
I'd probably pick that one then. Yeah.
I want to ask you a pop culture question I just asked OddCat this as well. So we're in the new year.
Yes.
What's something in 2025 that you watched, played, read, even if it didn't come out in 2025, maybe something you were like catching up with? What's something in the pop culture realm that you took in that you were a big fan of in 2025?
Oh boy. I got super into the band Ghost through OddCat, which if you're not familiar, it's a metal band. And they have a lot of lore for the band. And they have a 4-part comic series about a one-off character. Her name is Sister Imperator, and I'm obsessed with her. And so like I read the comics, and like OddCat and I cosplay Ghost together all the time. Like I have what I call my crazy woman shelf, and I have all my crazy women, and she got picked up and added to the crazy woman shelf this year. Or I guess last year. It's January. That's crazy. But yeah, Ghost has been something that I have been super, super, super into.
Love that. Well, please let everybody know where they can keep up with you and everything that you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. So I am Count.Elizabeth on all platforms. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and I don't really use YouTube, but I know that there are shorts out there that my friend has posted that I'm technically tagged in. But yeah, TikTok and Instagram are my main ones, Count.Elizabeth.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. Guys.
I'm here with David Vincent, and we are here talking about everything Brick City that's happened on day one.
Yes.
How was that experience for you?
Dude, that's the word that I'm going to say. It was incredible, absolutely incredible. I mean, the fans that turned out were just outstanding. You know, it was so much fun, really great turnout, and it was awesome.
Yeah, it's so amazing to see the crowd interaction, all the cosplays. I mean, you've been a part of amazing franchises, Bleach, Fate, but I mean, Nanami, Jujutsu Kaisen. What has that role been like, seeing people cosplay? And even though we had a good amount of time, but some would say too soon for him. Short amount of time in some people's eyes, but such an impact in so many people's lives. How's that impacted you, and seeing how it's impacted others?
You know, it's so funny. After I was literally talking to my family last night about some fans I had met here yesterday, and just how remarkable it is what an incredible character, and what an honor to play that character. But to me, what is so amazing about it is my interactions with the fans. And how it impacted them as well, because it impacts me. I love Nanami, and they love him too. And so to me, getting to come and meet people and talk about how this experience is and have this shared experience with them is so much fun, and so memorable. And seeing some of the cosplays, and what I love about Nanami too is everybody has a different take on how they're going to do Nanami. And so I see so many different variations on that cosplay. I even started cosplaying as Nanami this year, and so I love it. It was so fun.
Yeah, I think we were in the panel for day one, and you called out a cosplayer with the half burn, which stings a little bit, but also like so cool.
It was so cool, and I don't see very many people do that take of him, where he's half burnt. Sorry, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, but man, this guy knocked it out of the park. It was beautiful. The detail. He told me it took an hour and a half for him to put it all together. Yeah. And the detail that he did, even down to the eye, everything was just perfect. It was spot on.
Yeah, it was an amazing call out. And you know, when we're talking about Nanami, fun thing I like to do from time to time is kind of think of that character in a different light. So if we could take Nanami, he's alive, he's well, and we could put him in the world of another character of yours to fight. Who would you pick? Who do you think Nanami would have the best chance to go? We're going to go on their home turf.
On their home turf? And Nanami's going to go on their home turf?
Yeah, who's he going up against? What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, I could put him up against Grimmjow from Bleach, but I don't... that would be a pretty tough one, man. That's going to be a tough fight. It would be a good fight. Yeah. I would like to see that. I would like to see them go at it. Maybe Estarossa from Seven Deadly Sins. Yeah. I think that they would be a good match.
Yeah, those are really two great choices there. And something I like to as well kind of ask on the casual side of things is you talk a lot about the franchises that you've been a part of.
Yes.
From childhood to now, I mean, there's been a lot of inspirational stuff for all ages here. Let's talk about your all ages experience. Like from childhood to now, what has been the franchises that have kind of inspired you?
Oh, you're trying to, he wants me to tell everybody how old I am. No, I'm just kidding.
I want it.
No. Honestly, I grew up watching like Star Blazers. I loved Star Blazers, Cowboy Bebop. I mean, those are kind of like the OGs that I was watching that I fell in love with. That really made me, that introduced me to the world of Voltron. Introduced me to the world of anime, and really made me fall in love with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there anything in your free time that you're finding now in pop culture that you're really trying to enjoy and you're starting to experience? Everybody's got an obsession. JJK has obsessed fandoms right now about this show. Is there a show, a movie, it could even be a book, whatever that you got going on in your free time that you're like obsessed with?
Not totally obsessed, just because of I don't have a lot of free time. But
but
I am starting to to get into Chainsaw Man. I'm starting to delve into some different titles now.
There we go.
So yeah.
What a wild experience. David, thank you so much for giving us the time.
Absolutely,
it was such a pleasure.
Man. This has been incredible.
Absolutely, and thank you so much for the time, and for you guys watching as well.
Hey everyone, Phil Barrera here at Brick City Anime Festival with my next special guest. Can you please take a moment to introduce yourself and also what you do here?
Hi, I'm Maid Nessa. I am the co-owner and co-head maid of Mirai Maid Cafe, and we are Brick City's Maid Cafe for the 5th year in a row.
Yeah, it has been so awesome to get to see you guys every single year and also watch the show grow. So many people will see this and they're not even really sure what a maid cafe is. So could you explain that to the audience?
Yeah. So Mirai Maid Cafe, we are a bit different from other maid cafes. We are a cyberpunk themed maid cafe, and we are a performance-based maid cafe. So we do an amazing dance performance, have really, really good food and drinks. We play games, all that fun stuff, and it's similar to the ones in Japan.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of fun. What is your favorite go-to drink snack combination?
I love the Japanese parfaits. It's a new menu item of ours. It's really, really good. So if you come, definitely try that. And my favorite drink is the sparkling lavender lemonade.
There you go. There's a recommendation. What is something that, again, you could, you already talked about a little bit what it is. What would you say to maybe a first timer or even somebody that's like a little hesitant to go like, oh, what do I need to do? Like, what happens when I get in?
So when you get in, it's definitely a magical experience for sure for everybody involved. You don't need to be shy. We'll make you very comfortable and you're just going to have a great time. So come with an open mind.
Awesome. Well, I've been asking this question to people here throughout the show this weekend. We're just flipped the page into 2026, but I want to know what's something that you watched, read, played, traveled to in 2025 that was like a standout for you.
So I recently just started playing again Dead by Daylight. I love Dead by Daylight. It's one of my favorite games.
Fun.
Survivor main. I cannot do killer. And also I started a book series called Fourth Wing. So I really like that.
Very nice. All right, Dead by Daylight is so fun. Really great time. I'm not good at it, but
I love
it's
Dead
a
by
lot
Daylight.
of fun. Well, awesome. Well, let everybody know where they can keep up with you as well as the Maid Cafe going forward.
All right. So you can follow us on social media at Maid Cafe Mirai or Mirai Maid Cafe, both on TikTok and Instagram, and we keep our con schedule up to date all the time.
Awesome. There you go. Don't miss one in the future, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks, Nessa.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, Phil Barrera here at Brick City Anime Festival, day 2, with my next guest. Could you please introduce yourself and who you're cosplayed as today?
Yeah, so I am Fall from Grrace Cosplay, and I am Carmilla from Castlevania.
Awesome. And how was day 1 at Brick City for you?
It was awesome. It was really cool seeing everybody's cosplays, especially I was one of the judges, so it was just so cool to see all the talent, especially in the youth division. Our minds were just blown with how talented those youngsters were. It was honestly crazy.
Yeah, and I think because of people like yourself and then the other guests here, and you get to share some of the work that goes into what you're doing, I think a lot of people are taking that and like applying it to their craft, which is really great. So how has that been to be able to share your work with other people to help them?
So I love talking about sewing. I can talk about sewing all day long. It's one of my favorite things. And the cool thing about sewing is I've been sewing for 26 years now. You can still learn every time you approach a new build. So that's one of my favorite things, is to just teach people that no matter if you've been sewing for 2 weeks or 2 decades, you're still always learning, and there's always things we can learn from each other. So that's been my favorite part.
Yeah, absolutely. What is, I've been asking this question to other people here this weekend. What is a cosplay that was really difficult and challenging, but also really, really rewarding for you?
So I'm kind of known for my princess dresses, and one in particular is my transforming Anastasia dress. It was, as far as I know, the first one of its kind in a cosplay competition setting, and it was so challenging because I wanted to keep the shape of the actual ball gown huge, but still conceal it. So there was a lot of engineering that went into it to hide that skirt in that dress, and then still have the wow factor of a full ball gown that I could wear separately. And getting to sing on stage again was just so rewarding. So yeah, that one made me think a little bit, but it was awesome.
Yeah. Well, I want to ask you a pop culture related question.
Yeah.
You know, we turned the page into 2026 here, but 2025 was a big year. What is something that you watched, read, played, traveled to, anything that you did in 2025 that was like a standout?
So, I don't know. I really got into oh my gosh, I think it was the Samurai, Black Samurai?
Blue-Eyed Samurai?
Or Blue-Eyed Samurai.
Yeah,
I'm
Netflix.
terrible at names. Yeah, I was really
excellent
shocked
show.
because normally I don't like animes in that kind of genre.
Okay.
But it was hands down like probably my favorite anime I watched last year. It was so cool. The art style was very unique, very, very beautifully done. It was like Game of Thrones level drama. It was awesome. That one really stood out to me.
Yeah, beautiful show. I think it's coming back this year.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, really, really excited to see more of that. So
very cool.
Yeah. Well, please let our audience know where they can find you going forward.
Yeah, I do YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all the things, and it's Fall from Grrace Cosplay with 2 R's because I put the Grr in Grace. So yeah, you can find me there.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hey everyone, Phil Barrera here with the Way Forward podcast at Brick City Anime Festival with my guest, Michael Tatum. Michael, how's the weekend gone so far? How are you doing today?
Fantastic. It's been crazy good. Yeah, we're having a good time. Yeah, you've been helping us out too, making us look good up there on the panels and whatnot. So appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you.
It's been fun. Yeah, it's been great. Is this your first show of the year? We just got kicked off. So
this is actually, come to think of it, my first. Yeah. Wow. What a way to. Okay, 2026 coming in hot. Okay,
we're starting off hot. Yeah. What's one of your favorite things about coming here and getting to interact with not only the fans but also getting to see your castmates that a lot of people are surprised like you don't really get to see them a whole lot. Really.
It's true. We all travel. We're on the road. We usually record separately, so we get to know each other best at cons. You kind of nailed it. Everything about like getting to interact with fans. I've always felt that when we get to play these roles, we're so fortunate. But one of my favorite things about it is that it kind of connects me to other people that also love the show. and so I feel like we kind of share it with all these lovely people who we get a chance to meet because of the nature of our job, which is super fun. So we have a little community everywhere we go.
100%.
I love it.
Yeah. Did you get any cool gifts this weekend, or what's one of the coolest gifts that you've gotten from a fan?
Oh, I get so many cool gifts. Someone one time made me, I'm in a show called Kami-sama Kiss, which is one of my little comfort shows, right? And someone made me this lovely, this was several years ago now, a lovely like glass box, kind of almost like a shadow box.
Okay.
But it was like a 3D paper diorama, I guess you'd call it. It's a really interesting like three-dimensional artwork where like the paper is just like layered in such a way that it kind of comes off the canvas. And it was just exquisite. This is like, I love getting artwork. I love artwork, and like handcrafted type stuff is so much fun.
People put that work in, and you can see the love that went into it as well.
Exactly. I like it. It makes it really personal that way, I think. So that's my favorite.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah.
Well, I know a lot of people that will watch this, they're maybe thinking about getting into voice acting, something like that. One question that I love to ask is, because much like a musician, you have to take care of your instrument.
Oh, yes.
And in this case, it is your voice. What's something that you would recommend for people to take care of their instrument, which would be, the
best way to take care of your instrument is to know it well, and to know when you're at your limit, and to just, when you are at your limit, stop talking. Nothing heals like vocal rest.
Right.
That you could search online for honey and tea recipes all day. Nothing is going to be as good as just staying quiet for a day or two. And not to whisper. Like, people often will whisper in their horses when their voices are hoarse, and that's actually quite bad for it. So, like, just don't talk at all if your voice is going hoarse. My voice is beginning to go a little bit myself because of how good of a time I've had here this weekend. So I will be on vocal rest for the evening.
A little hoarse at the World Equestrian
A little hoarse at the it's how appropriate, right? Gosh, just a little hoarse.
Lots of horse lore this weekend at Brick City. So
but yeah, take care of your voice, and it's all about breath and vocal rest. Yeah,
absolutely. Well, it's great seeing you. Where can everybody keep up with you going forward as far as any of your work?
Oh my goodness, I'm in tons of stuff coming out. Twisted Wonderland just got announced for another season. I'm not sure when that's going to start, but sometime soon. There'll be more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming down the pike at some point. I'm super happy about all that. Yeah, there's tons and tons of stuff. We'd be here all day.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can find me, follow me online. I'm on Instagram, I'm on the X, Twitter, whatever, other things, and I'm at cons, and I'm kind of a unicorn. You have to kind of catch me in the magical forest sometime. But other than that, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Michael, so much for the time. Appreciate it. It's always so great seeing you.
Appreciate
and thank you guys for joining us. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
What's up, Brick City? We're here on day one to talk to a lot of the vendors here, and one of my favorite on site happens to be Kawaii Creations. Can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about the whole amazing booth that's behind me?
Yeah, definitely. Hi, my name is Kelly. I'm the owner and artist of Kawaii Creations. I draw and design different t-shirts and hoodies and sweatshirts and totes, paintings. I also do custom orders too. So yeah, all of our tees are $15, so we try to keep it super affordable for everyone, so it's within everyone's budget.
And you mentioned affordable in your taglines here. Why is that so important to make it affordable? Because, we're at a convention, people are expected to spend money, and if anybody's like me, I gotta watch what I spend in my wallet. Are you kind of the same? Like, when you're going somewhere, you're looking for that deal for quality?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So my husband always jokes with me that I'm such a cheapo with things, and we like to say that, ticket prices can get a little expensive. There's other expenses like parking and meet and greets with voice actors that you have to think about. So if we can keep prices fair, we want people to feel good about their purchases. So we try to take into consideration that, you want to make purchases, you want to be able to attend a convention too, and feel good about it at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I've had products from here, so I could say, I mentioned quality for a reason. People see the price and they're like, there's got to be a catch.
Yeah.
Not a catch. It's just really comfortable. I bought two, a hoodie and a sweatshirt today. So it's really exciting. And you have so many amazing things. You have so many attendees coming in. You've had voice actors come in here as well. So what has been that reception from the community, just again, supporting you, especially as you're attacking 2026 with some big dreams?
Yeah, so the support from the community has been amazing. It's such a great community to be a part of. We've had so many regulars come in today just to continue support. Some were from 4 years ago, and they had some of the original designs that we had from back then. We started with only 11 styles of t-shirts, and now we have well over 30. So people, it's word of mouth sometimes, and they were saying how in line they're talking to other people, and they come in right away, and it's great. It's such a good group of people.
That's
Vendors
amazing.
too.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is one of the best people I know that's here. So, I mean, listen, I'm just going to say it now, and I am so glad that we had a chance to highlight everything that you're doing here. Can you let everyone know where they can find you? What's the best place to keep up with what you got going on?
Yeah, definitely. We're on Instagram. It's KawaiiCreations.kc on Instagram. And online, it's KawaiiCreations.shop. It's our online website.
I really appreciate you taking the time and appreciate you guys for watching.
Hey everyone, Phil Barrera here at Brick City Anime Festival with my guest, Bella. Bella, good to see you. How is the, first, if you want to introduce yourself and your artist name, and how you're doing today.
Hi, my name is Isabella. I go by Blazing Arts online. You can find me on Instagram, and that's about it. Sorry.
You're just like, I was like, hold the mic. Like,
it's a wand.
No, you're good. How was the day going? How's day one going so far? You're a repeat attendee here at Brick City Anime Festival, so how's it going so far?
It's going pretty good. It's actually been like really steady, which I'm actually really happy about, comparative to last year.
Yeah, it's been busy. I've never heard people chanting at the front entrance before.
At the beginning of the show too.
So that was really, really cool. So, but yeah, tell us a little bit about your art and kind of the inspiration behind it, and also maybe, you know, also how long you've been doing it too.
So a lot of the inspiration comes from like whimsy, like elemental kind of stuff. So right now for this year, I kind of am focusing more on original stuff. So I'm focusing more on my original characters and like trying to push that. A lot of the artwork is very like rendered, anime influenced, like very heavily, and like sharp edges. I don't like the soft look, I like the sharp edges. Yeah, that's kind of it.
Do you have like a, because you know you have stickers, you got the prints, you have the blankets. Which one of those do you have like a favorite one as far as what you like to spend your time on?
Oh, absolutely. The blankets for sure.
Yeah.
So the blankets have been like something I've really like delved into heavy last year. And I'm going to go into this year with like a running start. I've got 4 blankets total planned for the year, and you can follow me to see which ones they're going to be. But I'm really excited to keep doing them. I'm going to keep doing like one probably every 3 months, but they take me about 30 to 40 hours each to do. That's before I even order the sucker.
Yeah, a lot of work for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. The stickers have definitely been like a fun thing, like pastime to do. And they've actually gained a lot more traction recently, where before they weren't, so I'm really happy about that. I'm gonna go more heavy into prints as well as making art book collections too this year.
Love that. Well, you just kind of like alluded to it just a moment ago. Where can everybody follow you and for the rest of the year and then beyond?
Yeah, so you can mainly follow me on Instagram. I'm not the most active on TikTok, but you can also find my stuff on there. But you'll see more announcements as to where I'll be the rest of the year on my Insta.
There you go. Awesome. Thanks, Bella. Appreciate it.
Yeah, of
Thanks,
course.
guys.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, Phil Barrera here at day 2 of Brick City Anime Festival with my guest. Could you please take a moment to introduce yourself and who you're cosplaying as today?
So I'm Astral Pioneer online. My name is Logan, and I'm cosplaying Aki Hayakawa from Chainsaw Man.
Love it, love it. How was day 1 of Brick City for you?
It was really good. Actually, a lot bigger and a lot more packed than I was expecting, and a lot of traffic at the table, a lot of people I could talk to about what I do, things like that. It was actually really, really nice.
Yeah, Saturday was crazy. It was a whole lot of fun. So yeah, glad that you had a good first day. What is maybe some of the standout cosplay that you saw from day 1?
Ooh, I saw a lot of really cool stuff. There was an Emma Frost that I saw that was really, really cool from our rivals. There were some wonderful cosplays from my fellow guests over here. Even stuff I'm not exactly familiar with. A lot of stuff like the Has Been Hotel stuff. Just a lot of the craftsmanship that goes into it, just really phenomenal.
Yeah.
There was also some other Chainsaw Man stuff. I'm a little biased.
Yeah.
Some builds walking by yesterday that I thought were just phenomenal. A lot of really good makeup work as well. So I've seen just a litany of really, really cool stuff.
Yeah, Chainsaw Man is also, it's my favorite series as well. It's the first anime that I actually started to read ahead in the manga as well. So selfishly, again, I totally get that when it comes to the Chainsaw Man stuff. A friend of mine, I took her to go see the Reze art film. And I was like, well, this is the happiest he's ever going to be going forward. So, like, just sit in that at least. Right now.
I mean, my buddy and I, we threw together the Violence Fiend and Aki cosplays after seeing Reze art. Granted, I've been a huge fan of Chainsaw Man, but we're like, that movie was so good, and I think it set the bar for like more anime films in the West as well.
Absolutely.
So
yeah, between that and Demon Slayer, like it was a great year for anime film,
and also all the new seasons coming out this year.
Absolutely,
just generational run.
It's gonna be a good time. Oh, I've been asking this question to a couple of other cosplay guests here this weekend. The first one will be what is a cosplay that was the most difficult or maybe the most challenging, but also really, really rewarding at the same time?
Oh, that I've done? Mm-hmm. Ooh, definitely one that was rewarding. I did Kokoshibo from Demon Slayer.
Okay.
It's one of my big ones. I have it up on the banner up here, actually. So that one, the wig is about 3 to 4 feet long, and it took a few months to make the wig.
Yeah.
The makeup is about 3.5 hours of work. I did it last February, actually, at Katsucon. So that was one of the ones I really, really enjoy. Unfortunately, I couldn't bring the big sword, but I made it with all the eyes and stuff like that. So once again, I'm also a Demon Slayer fan, so waiting for that to come back is I love the demons.
Right. Yeah, that is awesome. And then the last question I'll ask is, what is something that is on your pin board, your to-do list that you haven't gotten to cosplay yet, but you hope to soon?
I'm hoping to redo Choso from JJK, and then also love to do Maki as well from JJK, and then one more. Oh no, I can't say that's a spoiler from Chainsaw Man.
Okay, yeah.
But a lot of good stuff.
We'll talk about it after.
Yeah.
I love that.
For sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Let everybody know where they can keep up with you going forward.
So you can keep up with me. My handle is Astral Pioneer. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and every so often I'm on Twitter. So just keep up with me on there, and I'll bring you all the recent wig work and stuff like that.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Logan.
Of course.
Appreciate
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Hey there, Brick City. Eric from the Wait For It podcast here. Day 2 in Ocala, Florida, here with Megan Shipman. Megan, how was day 1, and how's day 2 going for you?
Oh my gosh, day 1 was crazy. There were like tons of people here. Today is also really great. We had the My Hero panel, and then I came here and met a bunch of people about to go eat lunch.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just been busy, nonstop.
Yeah, and you kept that energy up as well for everybody. I know people have appreciated you making my job easy.
Yeah, that's all my job is when I come here. So if I don't do that, I feel like I'm not doing my job.
No, 100%. You're bringing that energy. You're also bringing a ton of fandoms here for people to experience, from Spy Family, My Hero Academia, Black Clover.
Yeah.
You're like the shonen queen now.
Am I?
I think so. Those are like the big ones.
I mean, I guess.
Kinda.
I guess.
You heard it here.
I always am like, people are like, wow, you've done so much. And I'm like, yes. And then I go, but I'm just really lucky. Like, I didn't choose to be in any of these things.
Yeah.
I just got to be in them. And so I always feel really lucky. The fact that I'm in so many really cool things is really awesome. And I'm like, oh yeah, that is really cool.
And I'm sure, because you've also been a part of long-standing franchises, but also a couple that have ended in the last couple of years. Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia. What is it like going from that experience, whether it's at the start of it to the end, or whether you just got in towards the tail end? Like, what is that experience of being part of a franchise that's ending? Like, is it bittersweet?
Yeah, it kind of is, because, with like My Hero or Attack on Titan, they're so long-standing and everyone knows what they are and everyone loves them so much that in both cases, when I joined for like My Hero, I joined kind of halfway through. It was like, oh yeah, I'm in the thing everyone talks about and it's so cool. And I was really excited that I got to come back at the end and kind of be a part of that final like big thing where everyone is helping save the city and all that stuff. So yeah, it was very, very fun. It is kind of sad because you're like, it's like, for sure, like, I'm never going to get to like go back and do that again, which is really sad, but it's fun. And, for Attack on Titan, that was crazy because I took over in season 4.
Yeah.
And that was totally different because I knew what was coming. No spoilers, but I knew what was coming.
Yeah.
Because I had seen all the spoilers.
Yeah.
And it's also that thing of like, God, I don't want to ruin this for everybody.
Right.
Like, I watched the show, like I was a fan of the show, and I love Sasha, so I was like, God, I don't want to ruin this.
Yeah, that's high pressure.
I don't want to ruin this. So the fact that people come up and sometimes they don't even know that there's 2 of us that voice Sasha.
It was a job well done there.
Yeah, and some people go, I didn't know, I'm so sorry. I'm like, no, that was great. I'm so glad you didn't know. That was the whole point.
That's like the highest compliment someone can give you.
It really is. When that's the situation and you're like having to take over something, it's like that's what you want. You don't want anyone to know.
I think it's amazing too, because you mentioned in the My Hero panel, like, there's always such discourse around some of these franchises and certain arcs, and some of the arcs you've been a part of, but it feels like, and this is just the online view I get from the outside looking in, people like love it by the end. And like My Hero's a great example with La Brava. So I'm guessing you're feeling that love from the community at your table.
Yeah. It's absolutely true, because I know we talked about at the panel, like with La Brava, it was like right after the overhaul arc, and so for a lot of people at the time, it was like whiplash, because it was like super heavy stuff, and then it's like, we're robbing 7-Eleven, and you know, it's just silly, goofy times. But so many people were like, no, I really love them. I really love their story, and I love it. So, I mean, even though I thought like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to get a lot of love for this, because a lot of people are like grieving right now, but I've always gotten like so much like love and support, and it's amazing. It's so great. I love it so much. So yeah.
Yeah, and Megan, we talked a lot about your characters, but for you individually, like what are some of those pop culture fandoms that have meant a lot to you? Whether it's like, you know, early childhood, or maybe it's recent as well, if that's impacted you.
So I grew up watching, like, you know, I was a 90s kid, so I was like Pokemon and Sailor Moon, and those were like just on TV. Never really got into Dragon Ball Z, because again, I was like a little girl, and I was like, ew, stinky boys.
It feels like you have to pick one. There's so many,
right? There's so many.
I have to watch Naruto, Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon.
And
There's
so
too
like,
many.
and so my first like animes that I knew were animes, I think were like like OG Fruits Basket.
Oh yeah.
And then like Naruto, and like I feel like ancient when I'm like, I was there when it premiered on Toonami. Like I feel like an elder saying that. But yeah, those were things that I just grew up watching a lot of anime. So yeah, that was a big thing. And yeah, I don't know, like being a part of stuff now, it's great. Now I do so much. Like it's hard to watch everything that's out now, because now there is just so much saturation that you're like, God, I can't even keep up. I can't even keep up with what I'm in.
Shows, games.
Yeah,
God forbid you read a book.
Yeah, God forbid we try to do things. It's crazy. There's not enough time in the day. Or the year, or my life. It's crazy. But lately also I've been really into streaming, and so I've been doing that now.
Amazing. Yeah.
And that's been really fun. So like that's a new like facet of like, I guess, fandom culture I'm in now, because it's like a really fun way to just like talk to people like right there.
Yeah.
And I'm at home, so in my pajamas.
Yeah.
So
you're just chatting, you're gaming. Is there a game of choice that you like to go to?
I've been playing a lot of Zenless Zone Zero. Because I'm also in Zenless Zone Zero. I play Grrace.
Fair.
So I'm deep down that rabbit hole. It's a very deep, dark rabbit hole in my wallet. But I love it. It's great. We have a great time. So
that's amazing. Megan, thank you so much for giving me the time here. I hope you have a great rest of day 2. And Ocala, thank you guys as well for being great hosts. And those of you watching, stay tuned.
Hey everyone, Phil Barrera here at day 2 of Brick City Anime Festival with one of our awesome vendor guests. Could you please take a moment to introduce yourself as well as the name of your business?
Thanks, Phil. My name is Chris. I'm here with Mayhem Trading Post from Jacksonville, and enjoying every bit of it.
Yeah, so we probably met it's probably been like a year and a half now.
Yeah.
And you guys have made some incredible growth. Every time I see you guys, there's more and more here at the table. What's the journey been like so far? You know, Pokemon is a it is a thriving market right now, but you guys are really I think your mission statement is like just something that is really refreshing when it comes to Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, I've been collecting since I was a kid. My girlfriend, my mom, my sister, we all just kind of found a common ground with comic books at a young age, and now, you know, we as collectors, we kind of notice a need for like a fun, safe, you know, equal playing ground store, and we kind of did it on a whim and started in Jacksonville, our hometown, and you know, we're like 8 shows in, and we've met some incredible people and built it to what we are now, which it's grown a lot. It definitely has. Learned some things. And, you know, it's great feedback, and the people are amazing. You're amazing. I mean, we found that we went to high school together, you know, didn't even realize it. So it's been really awesome.
Mustangs.
Yeah, go Mustangs. And, you know, it's fun, enjoyable. We're not here to make money. We're here to have fun, family, friends, and just have a good time.
Yeah, again, it is a family business. Like, you guys all run it together. What's that like, being able to travel around to these different shows? And then, of course, what has made Brick City so special as well?
I mean, Ocala, it's a beautiful place. I mean, the horses and everything outside, and you come in here, and it's like a whole different world, but still cozy, fun, friendly. The event host is amazing. I mean, we got a great spot this year, and it's just, you know, it's a fun drive, all 4 of us in a truck for 2 hours, giggling the whole way here, and then we get here, we have a blast. So it's been incredible.
Definitely. Well, a lot of people are getting back into Pokemon right now because of a lot of the sets that are coming out. What's some advice that you would have for somebody that's like, man, it's been a while since I collected Pokemon. Where do I even start?
I mean, my first advice always is not the money. Enjoy it. Find who you like. get your favorite Pokemon. It might not be the expensive card, but when you get the one you're looking for, that feeling is so much better than the money. I mean, it's unfortunately turning into a money-driven industry, and I get it, but it's go out, trade, meet people, and find the card you're looking for. That's always my advice.
Yeah, and because there is still a community that is, again, focused on building community and
there's
reaching out
people
to
out. I mean, we meet them
and
here. They're here about enjoying, growing the community, friends, and just enjoy it.
Yeah, 100%. Well, Chris, where can everybody keep up with Mayhem as far as where you're going to be, of course, in the future, and also just keep up with you on social media?
Yeah, check us out on social media, Instagram. It's Mayhem Trading Coast. We have all our schedules on there. Our next date is in 2 weeks. We'll be in Daytona for Daytona Con. And then just keep posted. We keep posting our events and all the stuff we do.
Absolutely. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it.
I appreciate it, man.
Thanks, guys. Hey everyone, Phil Barrera here at Brick City Anime Festival Day 1 with my guest. Please take a moment to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Miss Petite Cosplay.
And how is your day going so far here in Ocala, Florida?
It's honestly super packed. I am stoked to be here. This is my booth. If you want to feed the kitty right here, she's a bit slow, but please, she's hungry. See, no food. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, you as well. It's been, like you said, it's been really busy. It's been a whole lot of fun. What are some of the interactions that have stood out to you here so far?
The Saiyan pod, which is amazing. I took a photo, video. Frieza, VA is right behind me, which I really hope I can get to meet her. Just a lot of VAs. I mean, I saw a huge line over there for Grrace.
For Grrace, yep.
Ooh.
Yeah. Did you hear people chanting for? Oh, you didn't. You got here a little bit later in the day. The people that were waiting to come in for general admission were like, Grrace.
I can imagine that. I mean, I saw the line. It's insane.
Yeah, absolutely. But how long have you been doing conventions and shows? Have you been doing that for a while?
Well, I actually started 2024. Not gonna lie. Only because I just kind of put myself down. I didn't think I was good enough. And I was like, you know what? After a couple of years, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try it out. And then I got accepted to like a bunch of cons. People were always asking me, why don't you guest? And you just kind of become your worst enemy.
For sure.
Until you just basically believe in yourself.
That self-doubt. What was it that helped you get over that? Was it just not only a belief in yourself, but also like a really strong support system? Like what helped you?
Definitely support system.
Yeah.
My fans, my supporters, also friends, they all just kind of pushed me to believe that I'm actually, I can actually do this, because honestly, my younger self would have never thought that I would be here right now. With so many people, almost 10K followers, which for some people it's not a lot, but it's difficult to like maintain them. And I love cheering people up with my cosplays. That's basically what keeps me going. Seeing people smile and just bringing their waifus to life.
Yeah, and building any type of community is a big feat. Like it doesn't matter how big or small it is. Like so that's great. So I asked this to Count Elizabeth just a moment ago. What is maybe one of your favorite cosplay that you have done so far, and also what is like on your to-do list, like on a pin board that you haven't gotten to do yet?
Ooh, that's a lot. Favorite? Zelda.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Legend of Zelda fan. I've been published. Yes, before cosplaying, I have always been into gaming. My brothers are pro Smash players, so yeah, that's what I threw away my Barbie dolls, and then kind of like started getting better at gaming because they would tell me that it sucked.
You had to get good.
I got good. Yeah, GG. Because like honestly, I started beating them.
You need a challenge. Yeah.
But anyways,
what about one again that's on like your to-do list, pin board, one that you really want to that you haven't quite gotten to yet?
I do have half of it, but it's Twilight Princess Zelda. But another big one that would be a dream come true, because also the heat here is horrible in Florida, but I love Metroid. And I don't know if you guys have played Metroid Prime 4 that just came out. Amazing. I want to do the Varia suit of Samus. Like, that would be hands down, like, amazing.
Yeah, it'd be quite the, again, it's a little muggy in here, so it'd be a little rough today, but
Oh yeah,
in
for
the
sure.
future.
I even have the blaster already, like the officially licensed.
Love it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, hey, please let our audience know where they
Thank
can keep
you.
up with you
Oh, yeah.
going forward.
Yeah, Miss Petite Cosplay, Instagram, TikTok, and I believe X, which I'm trying to get more into it. But yeah, Miss Petite Cosplay, and I really would appreciate it if you could support. Also, that means supporting this.
It's very, very lonely.
Yeah, look at that. Nothing. She's a bit slow. Actually, I'm assuming it's gender.
Yeah.
But
you go.
thank you guys.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, Brick City. We're here with Victor Larson for NomNom Verse, and this is something you guys might be interested in. A lot of people have been coming here playing this. Victor, we've had a chance to actually have you on our podcast talking about this. For those that don't know, what is NomNom Verse?
Well, NomNom Verse is a trading card role-playing game. Essentially what you're trying to do is put together a party of 3. You're leveling them up, you're equipping powerful artifacts to them to send into a dungeon that between you and your opponent create to take down their boss monster, and the same is going for them. It's kind of like 2 different games being played at once. You got one lane over here with your party and their nomsters and their boss, and then on the other side you got your nomsters, your boss, and then their party. So it's a pretty epic game.
Yeah.
I do say so myself.
Absolutely. And it sounds like a lot of fun. A lot of people have been coming up to your table. It took a moment to get to you. You're so popular. And I think that just says a lot about the fact that people are here playing the game, learning it. I just picked up a hefty rule book that people are learning and picking up, and they look like they're having a blast. What's the whole magic behind that? Like, how do you get people from just looking to the tables?
Well, I think a lot of what it is, we have games like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, and they've been around for the last few decades, So I think everybody wants something new to, get their attention. And we borrowed a lot of familiar mechanics that are endearing to trading card game fans, but we expanded upon it. When we were developing this game, we tried to add a lot of elements that we enjoy, from board games and role-playing games such as Dungeons & Dragons. And then, after our beta and alpha testing, we agglomerated all of those mechanics into what you see now. And, it took quite a long time, but after, polishing it, we created a game I think people have been waiting for, and are enjoying because it's not like other games. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's very exciting to see your journey. We talked a little bit about that in the past. I'm so curious about the future. What does 2026 hold? What can people expect after they've checked out NomNom Verse here? What's up for the rest of the year?
So we released earlier last year in March. We were a Kickstarter funded game. So the base set is now out, but we just recently announced set 2. And we are slotting that for later this summer. More dates to come. Right now we just have summer, so kind of broad term, but when you're a small team, giving people hard dates, can sometimes bite you in the butt. So to avoid that, we're aiming for summer, and more information on that to come. But we definitely want to expand upon the world of NomNom and the mechanics that people are starting to become familiar with, and building out the game and fleshing it out even more.
Yeah, really excited to be able to highlight this here at Brick City Anime Festival and a lot of the conventions that you are traveling to around the country with NomNom Verse. People want those updates, they need them. Where do they go to follow you, and how can they keep up with those updates for summer of 2026 and beyond?
Yeah, great question. We do have several different platforms. We have a Discord, we have an Instagram, we have a Twitter, all that fun stuff that they can follow us at. You can find us at worldofnomnom.com. That is our website. And from our website, it kind of will help you get to all of those other locations, Discord, Instagram, but our Instagram is also World of NomNom, just World of NomNom everywhere. You should be able to find us.
Absolutely. Victor, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And we will see you guys next time.
This is the Wait For It podcast.